Chapter 4, neckwear dressing.
Dude, you're not a teacher. What are you doing?
I want to teach a class.
We have tribe talk this week.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, what's up, Mascoutah? Hope you've all had a great week.
First off, birthdays.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
birthday, everyone.
Hey, do you know when the first Indy 500 was held?
No, but aren't you the car guy?
Let's go ask around and see who knows.
Yesterday.
1940s.
Probably the 1960s.
1890. There's no cars.
1910.
The 70s. I'm gonna go like the 1910s. I think it was like right after the turn of the century.
The 60s.
1910.
The 8th decade.
500? BC.
The 50s.
The 60s.
1960s.
I don't know, the 80s.
1950s.
1910s?
1970s.
Let's get this show on the road.
And let's begin sports.
Starting off with track, congratulations to the track team on being the Crazy Cohawk Relay champions. On Monday, the boys competed at O'Fallon Relays and got first as a team. Good luck to the girls today as they will be competing at Triad, and the boys will compete tomorrow at Belleville West.
This past Monday, our girls softball team placed in Centralia, fought hard but lost a close battle. Next Monday, they will play against Highland at home and Waterloo on Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, the Lady Indians soccer team played the Jerseyville Panthers, winning 7-0. Congratulations, ladies.
Now for tennis. Today they're playing Waterloo, and on Monday they will be competing against Civic Memorial. Good luck to all who's playing.
Now for baseball. Last Wednesday, the Indians went up against the Edwardsville Tigers, winning 10-0, and competed on Monday against Belleville West, winning 7-0. Congratulations to all who competed. And that concludes sports.
Now listen to the Jalen.
What's up, Mascoutah? Today, we're going to be interviewing Max Cole to see what all he does here at Mascoutah.
What is the hardest thing about photography?
For me, I'd say it's definitely getting the settings right. It's adjusting to like each sport that I go to or event that I shoot. That's probably the biggest, that's probably the biggest obstacle.
What are your goals now and your end goals with photography?
I'd say my end goals, I haven't really thought that far, but the goal every day is just to get better and to improve the content that I put out there and just look for new ways and new ideas to grow as a photographer and gain more following and just expand my portfolio. That's really the biggest goal, and whatever happens in the future happens. So.
And what's some advice you have for other photographers?
Some advice that I'd have for other photographers is just keep going. Once you start, keep going. If you truly love it, if it's a passion, keep shooting. You'll learn more about your camera spending hours with it than you will in a 20-minute tutorial. Just when you get opportunities, don't take them for granted, and be humble about it, because it's a privilege to do this every day.
Huge shout out to Max Cole and for everything he does here at Mascoutah. And here's his Instagram if you would like to follow. Now, let's send it back to the anchors.
Thanks, Jalen, for the spotlight on Max. I'm always blown away by his photos.
Yeah, me too, man. This week is Assistant Principal Appreciation Week, so let's go ahead and take a second to recognize our awesome assistant principals we have here at Mascoutah High School. Our assistant principals are Mr. Seibert, Mr. Montgomery, Mrs. Hazard, and Mr. Battis. Here's some fun facts about them.
In my K-12 experience, I went to 12 different schools, kindergarten to 12th grade.
An interesting fact about me is that when I started teaching here at Mascoutah High School, I was a special ed teacher, and Mrs. Valino was my mentor.
An interesting fact about me is once I retire from education, I'd like to get into play-by-play sports broadcasting. It's a hobby of mine that I do for my daughter's sports teams, and I really enjoy it. So hopefully my second career can be somewhere in sports broadcasting.
An interesting fact about me is that I have owned 5 Great Danes, and my current Great Dane, his name is Bo.
Mrs. Hazard is unfortunately leaving us and going to the middle school, but we'll see her around sometimes.
Now, on to Austin with some prom info.
If you're a junior and senior and you plan to attend prom, please listen closely as I'll share some important information with you. As some of you may know, prom will be on May 10th at the Regency Conference Center in O'Fallon, Illinois. The theme for this year's prom will be Starry Night. Doors will open at 6 p.m. and will go till 10:30 p.m. Dinner will also be served during those hours, starting at 7 p.m. Prom guests that are allowed are current MHS juniors and seniors who have fewer than 12 days loss of privilege, current MHS sophomores who are the date of a MHS junior or senior and have less than 5 days loss of privilege, current sophomores, juniors, or seniors from another high school who are the date of a MHS junior or senior who has fewer than 10 days loss of privilege, must turn in a signed out-of-date form and copy of guest's current school ID prior to ticket purchase. Forms for those will be available in the main office. 2024 graduate of high school, MHS or other, who are the date of an MHS junior or senior who has fewer than 10 days loss of privilege, must turn in a signed out-of-school date form, copy of guest's current photo ID, and a copy of their transcript or diploma verifying their graduation date prior to ticket purchase. Those forms will also be available in the main office. And finally, for ticket purchases. All ticket purchases will be online this year for $50, also plan accordingly for online ticket purchasing fees. All school fees must be paid prior to purchasing a ticket. Table selections are made by preference of location in the ballroom and seat up to 10 people per table. Seats cannot be saved or switched after purchase. Dietary restrictions should be known at the time of ticket purchase. If you are one wanting to purchase a prom ticket, make sure you purchase all your tickets by Thursday, April 24th. Now, let's send it back to the anchors. Does that work?
Thanks for that prom update, Austin. I still have to ask out my date.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go see what Mariah's doing.
Have you ever heard of the term one-trick pony? Well, it's basically describing someone who's good at one thing only, and can't really do anything else. And of course, how are you supposed to know if you're good at anything else if you don't go out and actually try it? So today, I'm here with Jake Rudy, and we're gonna swap sports. First, we're gonna start with warm-ups. All right, now that you're nice and warmed up, you feel warmed up?
Yep.
Awesome. Now that you feel warmed up, we're gonna hop into the first thing. And the first thing that we're gonna do, something a lot of track athletes have to do, handoffs. All right, there's different kinds of handoffs, obviously. There's blind handoffs and then open handoffs, but since he's obviously not in track and also I'm a distance runner, we're gonna do some open handoffs. So let's get started, okay? Be cute. So stay on this side of the line, stay in your lane, turn that way, face that way, because we're doing open handoff. So move that foot, move that foot, move that foot. Put this one here. What? Stand how I'm standing. Yes, that's an open handoff.
Oh.
So when I come down the line, you're gonna kind of bend your knees a bit, like on the mic, my bad. Okay, ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna have to clip this audio because the mic's gonna come off. Go Jake! For Jake's sake, we're not gonna make him go try field events like shot put or high jump or pole vaulting. We're gonna try hurdles instead. Okay, correction, Jake wants to do 3 in a row. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see it. Oh. Alrighty guys, now for the last one. Ready Jake? You are gonna run a 400-meter time trial. How do you feel?
Not good.
Let's go. If you want to see Jake run that 400 and see me try baseball, check out the full-length video on our YouTube channel. And with that being said, let's send it to our next segment.
That was interesting watching them switch sports for the day.
Yeah, honestly, I thought Jake looked slower.
Well, that's all we have for you guys this week. Make sure to stay safe and stay positive, Mascoutah.